Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. If you're just joining us, we are Coman! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, such a clever touch. Kimmich, can he get away here? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ferran Torres gets... Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he was alert to it. Coman. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kim Min-jae has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now he's off and running. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Musiala, Bayern Munich, looking to pass their way through. And it's Kane. Shot could be on. No goals as yet. Gnabry. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goretzka. Kimmich. Goretzka.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Ferran Torres. Davis spots it and intercepts. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Coman. Cut it out. De Jong. Half an hour played now. Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! That's another chance! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Musiala! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, what a ball! Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. Bayern Munich are all square. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. And it's Goretzka. Pedri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, super ball! Ferran Torres! And he's there to get it away. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
For the benefit of anybody who has found
And we are up to the break.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval. Face to face with it. It's Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal. And Rafinha. Musiala. Well timed. Excellent interception. Pedri. Pedri, he's onside. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! Upamecano clears it away. And here's Ferran Torres. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha. Oh, not quite. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Balde got a long way forward to join the attack.
60,332.
Coman. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. Kimmich. Now it's Goretzka. Now it's Kane. Musiala. Musiala. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the right. Ferran Torres is onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ball's gone astray. Goretzka. He's played him through. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! laid back.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayern Munich have it back and can go again.
Number 25.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Driver. Number 15. Dyer. Number 28. Substitution in progress.
Dani Olmo. Gavi. Yamal. And Dani Olmo.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lewandowski! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona, there's the hit! It's in! And what a climax we have here! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Bayern Munich give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for the run. That's the end. Bayern Munich can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's gone direct here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what role this guy Coman's been given here. I've always been impressed with his ability to run at and beat people consistently. Some decry the fact he doesn't have the end product to match his dribbling, but he is better than he's given credit for. A beautiful out-to-win attacker.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Musiala, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Yamal, Pedri, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Still goalless at the moment. Coman chasing after it. Goretzka, and he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Hits one! Gnabry with the foul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. Goretzka. Musiala. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Coman going face-to-face with his great rival. Coman. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferran Torres. Davis.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is out of play. Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goretzka gets it clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice ball, and he's in here. Back when it goes. Now it's Lewandowski. They want to be quick to recover this. Rafinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Goretzka. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. And they're back on the ball again. He's had a shot! Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neuer getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Has a look and plays it forward.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
De Jong. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it.
And now,
plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bayern Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Jong. And Balde. Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. Goretzka. That's a sharp pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedri. Kane. Kane! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 9.
Bayern Munich have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Kane. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this
The
match
defence
was
just about came out on top, but they were
60,332.
certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Gnabry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Kane is onto this. And he's in on goal. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayern Munich are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! He's got a goal! Do not write them off, back they come! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 42.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
8.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time. Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Number 25.
Gavi,
Thomas
is there any support? Decent hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Lewandowski fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Muller. Ansu Fati. Lewandowski. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter.
Shot a goal! Goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is a little undercooked. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Security staff for each block.
So
Please
90
report
minutes
to the
couldn't
staff
produce a winner,
immediately.
and we have extra time.
Substitution.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Bayern Munich did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Casado. That's Gavi. Dani Olmo. Now Casado. Gavi. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Araujo. That has ended up in no man's land. And the ball's a good one here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Sané, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Araujo makes the interception. Stanisic kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted. Half-time, extra time.
And we come to you now with a quick
It is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Well, we are already up and running again. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And it's Muller. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And that has been cleared. Oh, and the shot! And he's there to clear it.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ansu Fati, that's a lovely pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Back into the middle. Short changes him with that pass. Chance here to counter. Coman. And he's straight offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Koundé, that's been drilled forward. And he's there to retrieve it. Muller, Coman, great chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayern Munich complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Back in business. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
All square again into the... So that's it. It is all over. magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round.
Coman.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please be made aware that
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.